This past weekend, Georgia Southern women's volleyball team faced off against Troy at Statesboro High. It was the second time both teams met this season, with the Eagles having lost their inaugural conference match 3-1 against the Trojans. Georgia Southern came out hitting hard in all three sets, with Megan Cavalier having a career high of 16 kills and Jamie Durrat collecting 11. The Eagles took home the first and second set 25-18. Trojan Marja Selenovic posted 12 kills, and in the third set, the Trojans seemed to still have a possibility, with the score being .23 in favor of the Eagles. Jamie Durrat, however, put the game away with a kill for a 3-0 victory.
We had a good week of practice this week. We were kind of in a lull a little bit as individuals, but they came together, a group as a team. We had 7-8 good players tonight instead of one or two just being great and the other one being mediocre. But all 6 kids came to play. Megan Chevalier had a career night. I think she's hit 5-something. Very proud of her. I think it's clicking with her. And Catherine Murray played extremely well too. Limited her errors. So Troy played very well. We just played better tonight. So it was a good team that we beat. So Sunday we're going in being prepared. We're going to execute and we're going to do our best that we can and adjust to their adjustments and regroup. And we're going to enjoy this one tonight and go at it Sunday.
On Sunday, the Eagles played against UALR and fell 1-3. The Little Rock Trojans have won all their conference games so far, and the victory over Georgia Southern marks their 7th consecutive win. In soccer, it was a battle between the Natural State and the Peach State, as both Arkansas State and UALR visited Georgia Southern this past weekend. The Eagles opened the scoreboard on the 16th minute with a shot by Melinda Lucas. Stephanie Grotto later widened that margin with a goal on the 38th minute, allowing the Eagles to walk off with a 2-0 lead at halftime. The score remained the same for the remainder of the match, and the win over the Red Wolves placed Georgia Southern in first place for the Sun Belt Conference. The Eagles continued their undefeated winning streak against the Trojans on Sunday. Georgia Southern pushed defensively the entire first half, and a goal by both Melinda Lucas and Stephanie Grotto again allowed the Eagles to lead 2-0 at halftime. The Trojans came back in the second half and scored thanks to Ali Garuba. The gap between Troy and Georgia Southern was widened a little later by Taylor Burns to put the Eagles 3-1. Trojans, however, scored again with just a few minutes left in the game, but it was not enough for the final 3-2 Georgia Southern victory.
So far this year, starting off the conference at 4-0, it's nice. I think we've done a really good job of finishing our chances. Every game we've had multiple goals and done a really good job of putting the pressure on the opposing team right from the start. And I think that was something that we did well today. I think what we need to work on moving forward is just finishing the game off a little bit stronger. Friday night against Arkansas State, I think we invited them back into the game by being a little bit too complacent out of the halftime break. And then today, I think the same kind of thing. We were up 2-0 again at halftime, and we just felt like we were too in control of the game and maybe invited Little Rock back into the game again. So it's just a matter of doing a better job of finishing it off and being a little bit more mature. But I couldn't be happier, of course, with 4-0. I don't think you can do any better than that. But moving forward, it's going to be an even tougher test now that we have Georgia State, the big rival, on Sunday, that I think everybody's really geared up for now.
This is Cesar Perez for Sunbelt on Campus, Georgia Southern.